Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yeah.
first method to get the solution of quadratic, and one of the easiest way, is doing the factorization of quadratic. You can see over here you have two examples given and how to set this quadratic into factors. 28 minus x square is equal to 3x. The very first step is to set all the terms on the same side. So it becomes minus x square. That plus 3x from the right hand side is shifted to the left hand side. Are you getting this? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That plus 3x of the right hand side, when it is shifted to the left hand side, it becomes
Uh,
minus 3x,
uh-huh.
isn't it?
Yes.
And the plus 28 is there, so I wrote the plus 28, that's equal to 0. Now the next thing you can do over here is you can make the prominent variable a positive one. Right now it is negative x square, so what you can do here, divide all the terms here with the negative. So minus x square divided by minus 1, minus 3x divided by minus 1, plus 28 divided by minus 1. So this negative will become the positive, positive will become the negative. Are you getting the step number 3?
Yes.
Now, step number 4 is very important. That is what the whole process we are doing for making the two factors. So how do I able to make x plus 4 and x minus 4 here? I mean x plus 7, x minus 4 here. We need to create the product sum here. We need to create the product and sum. What is the product? If I ask you what is the product number here, product means what? Product means the multiplication. So what is the product number over here? The product number is always your constant term multiply with the coefficient of x square. If you see the coefficient of x square right now, it's nothing, just 1. So if I multiply minus 28 times 1, the result is just minus 28. And what is the sum term? The sum is always the coefficient of x, which is 3. So my sum is 3, my product is minus 28. Can we have the two numbers whom I multiply to get minus 28 and whom I add so that I'll going to get positive 3? So what we're going to do, we'll start checking the product of that two number whose product is minus 28. So let's start with minus 1. So if I do minus 1 times 28, I'll get minus 28, that's fine. But when I add or subtract minus 1 plus 28, I'm not going to get sum 3. So product is fine, I'm getting 28 but not sum as 3. Are you getting this? So it fails in the sum. The next I can go is 2 times 14. I can just change the sign here, like one of the number negative, other as the positive, to get the product minus 28. So minus 2 times positive 14 is still minus 28, but when I do the sum of these two number, minus 2 plus 14, the result will be plus 12 only, not 3. So on the product it pass, but sum it fails. Can we have other possibility for it? We don't have 28 in multiple of 3. Do we have it in 4? So let's check. If I do minus 4 times what? 4 5s are 20. 4 6 24. 4 7 28. So if I do minus 4 times 7, I'll going to get again minus 28. And if I add minus 4 plus 7, do I have result as 3? Yes, I have sum as 3 when I add them. So when I'm multiplying minus 4 and 7, I have result minus 28. When I add them, I'll have result as 3. So it means my minus 4 and 7 work here. Are you getting my point? So what I do, I'll make the two factor one as x plus 7 and other as x minus 4.
X. Oh,
So the two factors here we have is x plus 7 and x minus 4, and when I solve them individually for 0, like x plus 7 for 0 and x minus 4 for 0, I'll have my x value, that is one as minus 7 and other as 4. Are you getting this?
yes.
You can check this with another example here.
You mean the one just now?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Will you able to take the sum on very similar example
What do you mean, like, take the sum?
and do it through the factorization method?
I think so.
Okay, that's really good spirit. Uh, let's take it. So is it visible to you?
Yes, it's just I can see. But
Solve
can
each.
you zoom in? Couldn't quite see it. Okay.
Solve each equations using factorization method.
Okay. For A, it's x equals -3 or -2.
Okay, great. That's right. The x solutions here are -3 and -2.
For B, it's x equals -1/2 and x equals 4.
X is equal to -1/2 and x is equal to 4. Okay, can you tell me like how do you think what is the product number over here and what is the sum?
What do you mean product number?
So how do you make -1/2 and 4 over here?
Like by using like the quadratic formula.
Quadratic formula. We are not using the quadratic formula here. We are using the factorization method. Factorization method we have
Oh,
to do.
like pulling out the x. Like
Yeah, we have to.
2x by writing like x like -7x to like +x and -8x. And then so like you can pull the x out, and so it'll be 2x plus 1 and x minus 4.
So how do you split the -7? I mean, we need to split the -7 in the
It
two
said
term.
x and -8x. I said it just now.
-8x.
X and -8x.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's right. It's 2x square as -8x positive x minus 4 equal to 0, and we can take the common from the first two term, which is 2x x minus 4. We can take common from the last two term, which is just 1, so it will be just x minus 4 in the bracket, and we have x minus 4 to x plus 1. So we have either x minus 4 equal to 0, which comes out to be x equal to 4, or we have 2x plus 1 equal to 0, from where we are getting x as -1/2.
Okay.
Yeah. Number C.
This one will be x equals -1/3.
Mm-hmm. -1/3. Just only one solution. -1/3.
Yeah,
Okay. And how did you figure out?
like by factorizing it.
And what are the factors here?
3x plus 1.
3x plus 1. If I see the product of the two numbers over here, which we need to think, it's 9 times 1. So that product is 9.
No, like
And with
3x plus 1, like to the power of 2. So then,
I,
like, when you.
yeah, we can also do that. It's just the expansion of 3x plus 1 whole square. So you can directly write 3x plus 1 whole square, right? Because that's just expansion of 3x plus 1 whole square. That's 9x square plus 1 plus 6x. From here we can see the both of the factors here are 3x plus 1, and we have the solution of x is actually both are same. It's 3x plus 1 and 3x plus 1. We have the two factors still, but both are equal. So 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So both of the x value here is x is equal to -1/3. So the two solutions of the quadratic here is actually -1/3. Okay, are you getting this?
Yes.
The next form is vertex form. After this factorizing, we're going to understand about vertex form. What is the vertex form here? The vertex form of the quadratic is a bracket x minus h whole square plus k. A bracket x minus h whole square plus k. What is this special about h and k?
The vertex.
Yeah, and what is the vertex in the graph actually represents? Where is this vertex lie?
The
What is
maximum
specific?
or minimum point, like the turning
Exactly,
point.
the turning point. Very good. And also, along with the vertex which is h comma k, we have the line of symmetry. Line of symmetry is that vertical line passing through that turning point, and the coordinate of that turning point is h comma k, and that line is vertical. So any vertical line is having an equation x is equal to that passing x coordinate. So that will be h in this case. If you see the graph here, you can see the axis of symmetry line is the vertical line, and it's always the equation of vertical line is x is equal to the x coordinate through which it is passing through, which is x is equal to h in both of the case. Okay, So if I ask you, if I give you, for example, this 2 sum, which is in the vertex form, and I'm asking you, like, what is the vertex?